Hi, what up guys? I'm back. Welcome to yet another wonderful edition of BB Niger Update with Favor. This is where I bring you up to speed with all the amebos, the basbos, everything going on in the lockdown house. It's been quite an intense couple of weeks and the game is currently winding down. If you miss out on anything at this point in time, it's at your own peril. Please do well to also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you get notification anytime I upload a new video. How cool is that? Also share and like. I'd really appreciate that, okay? So welcome again to my channel, and this is BB Niger Update with the one and only, the undisputed Favor. Last week saw four strongest contenders in the game up for possible eviction. I'm talking about Prince, Ozo, Dorothy, and of course the king of entertainment, Kid Wire. A lot of people were, quite emotional because they just did not know where to start. Imagine having about 2 or 3 of your favorites up for eviction. Where exactly are you going to start? But Kid Wire being in the line of fire was a little bit too confusing for a lot of people because they kind of felt, okay, Kid Wire does not need this money. At least we need quite a couple of persons still in the running for this 85 million. It's 2 weeks to the end of the game, so Kid Wire does not need this money. Ozo, on the other hand, he started off pretty good in the game, but somewhere along the line, it can't be like Ozo beforehand. He even got nicknamed Tonyume's Pro Max because of the way he was going about the whole Nengi situation. I'm going to talk to you about that in a couple of minutes. But then, in the last couple of days, we saw the eviction of Kid Wire. Like he was more like the entertainment wire of the game. Or he was evicted. The second housemate to be evicted on that particular day after Prince left, making him the 12th housemate to leave the game. Prince had already been evicted, right? But Dorothy, surprisingly to the housemates, she survived. So 3 girls still in the game. I'm talking about Nengi, V, and Dorothy, and 4 guys still in the game. Tricky T, Lekon, Ozo, and Neo, right? So 7 of them still in the running. Let's see how it eventually plays out. And just like I will always say, from what we see, the whole thing seems to be navigating towards Lekon, right? Who is mostly the people's favorites. Now, Kid Wire is out of the game. Who exactly or how is it going to be in the house without Kid Wire? We're going to find out. But the main focus of the day is Ozo. I just do not understand how somebody like Ozo never thought he could get 2 strikes. Never thought he could actually get 1, but he ended up getting 2. Ozo, as it stands now, is walking on eggshells. 1 more strike and he's out of the game. And it's very disappointing to know that he's getting all the strikes because of Nengi. People been screaming, concentrate on your game, man. You've been trying to spin this girl. She's not bulging. She does not want you. Obviously, she's playing her games with you and you're falling for it. You've been caught whispering on several occasions and you've been fined. And as a result, you got a strike initially. Secondly, you wrote a love letter to Nengi, which is also against the rule of the game. You are to communicate verbally and you are to speak into your mic. But then also kind of felt I've said everything that there is to be said about my feelings about Nengi. But it seems she's not understanding. Probably if I put it on paper, she will understand. But apparently Nengi is still not budging. The other day Nengi told us, oh, you are number 200 and on my list, so you don't even stand a chance. And also get coconut head. The guy gets coconut head. He know they here. He know they here. Imagine when they now call him Tony Umez Pro Max. Anyway, he got a second strike, and here is what built up to him getting the second strike.
About the whole thing that happened between and everything. Yeah? I may not be there yet, but there's one thing you yourself, I'm sure you know, is that I'm the one person I'm always going to make sure I go above and beyond to make you happy. You know that one for sure. Like, I know that we're all just inside here. We've not had a situation where it has to do with like money or anything. I feel like looking at you know we're inside here. I really we've never had like any of the all the situations. But you know that I'm always going to go above and beyond to make you happy. Thank you.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is the letter that he wrote to Nengi. Nengi read the letter, and of course it didn't change anything, right? It did not change anything. Before Kidwire left the house, it was more like Nengi was becoming way too friendly with Kidwire, but Kidwire was not buying it. Even during the eviction, the live eviction on Sunday, Kid made it known that I'm not sexually attracted to Nengi. She's a cool girl. Yeah, we talk, we gist, we vibe, but there's no physical or sexual attraction whatsoever with myself. He also said that he's not sure how Nengi feels about him, but from his own end, he does not have any sexual or physical attraction whatsoever for Nengi. He needed to clear the air so that people could actually, if you get what I mean. Now, after reading this letter, Nengi did not really, it's safe to say that Nengi is not into Ozo. And the second week of the game, she was all over the place too. Like, she wanted the whole Ozo situation to happen. But I don't know what's going to happen. The girl is not. Ozo probably showed him another side that he never really fancied, and she's not buying it. Ozo, man, this thing you're looking at, and him is second strike. Here is what Big Brother had to say about his love letter to Nengi.
Hereby issued a strike. This is your second strike. One more strike, and you will be disqualified. Do you understand?
Yes, Big Brother.
You may return to your seats.
So that's about that on BB Niger update, and trust me man, I ain't gonna lie, since Kidwire and Erica left the house, man, it's been a whole lot of boring stuff happening. But I've just been trying to make sure that you don't miss out on the actions, by the way, not like the other housemates. And Dorothy and Prince used to give us those friendship goals and some ow moments, but now Prince is out of the game and my girl Dorothy seems to be in the game alone. I hope she will keep her head up. I do trust her, and for somebody like Dorothy, she is a representation of so many things, and I'd really love her to go far in the game. So, 7 housemates still in the game. Dorothy, V, Nengi, Neo, Tricky T, Lekon, and Ozo. Who is it going to be? This week, possibly 2 persons will be exiting the game, making way for the top 5 housemates of the season. Interesting, right? So the Big Brother Niger game is gradually winding down. If you have a favorite, all you have to do is to ensure that you vote so that you wouldn't have to come to social media and complain how you were cheated out or how your favorite housemate was cheated out. All right, so that's about that on BB Niger Update here with Favor. Remember, I told you that you need to subscribe, share, and also like. And when you do, you get notifications anytime I upload a new video. Hopefully, I come your way next time. Let me go catch up with some of the things going on in the house. All right, have yourselves a wonderful time and bye.
You should know, there's no secrets, there's no hiding place.